Are you covered by your insurance policy, your life insurance policy, if you intentionally go and restrain a patient who has COVID-19 and as a result of that you contract the virus and you die? That is a hell of a thing to think about. It's a horrible thing to say to you, but it's something you absolutely must consider. Now, recently in the press and on the news, we've seen businesses who've had to shut down because of this pandemic, and they've made a claim on their business interruption insurance, which is what they pay for in the event of them not being able to work and their business having to close down. And they are now finding that there is a clause or an exemption in their insurance that says they don't need to pay out because they don't pay out in a pandemic or something along those lines. These people are being left without businesses and no income. Now, what I'm asking you to do is to check your life assurance policy, each and every one of you, each individual there, because there may be a clause in your life insurance policy whereby if you intentionally breach the government's guidelines on social distancing, put yourself in the proximity of someone that has the virus, you contract it and die, your life assurance policy will not pay out and your family are facing financial ruin. If organisations are allegedly expecting staff to go hands-on, and I've seen some pretty shoddy guidance coming out that's trying to actually make them do this thing that they shouldn't do, if organisations are expecting this, then I'm urging the organisations to go to their insurers and ask the same question, because you may well find that you are not covered if a member of your staff dies from going into a situation to restrain someone and they contract COVID-19 as a result and pass away. This is a serious thing. So you've seen the risk assessment I've done on it. You can still download the risk assessment, but please ask these questions. Your life is as important as anyone else's. A lot of you who'll be watching this video are doing a very, very dangerous job in very, very dangerous circumstances just by being in the proximity of people who may and may not have it. And on a final note, I was told by someone that they are allegedly being expected to restrain patients because they don't have the COVID virus because they're not showing or presenting any of the symptoms of the virus as yet. That's not the way you do a risk assessment. When you do a risk assessment, you err on the side of caution, and in environments like hospitals and care homes or security personnel being asked to attend, you treat everyone as though they have the virus until it is proven that they don't. So I would go back to the risk assessment. If someone is asking you to put a team together to go hands-on with people, ask to see the risk assessment and check your insurance documents, okay? I know it's a difficult time, but you've got to balance the risk. This is the legal requirement for all organisations. You have to balance the risk between what you expect staff to do, balanced against the safety and the risk of them catching COVID-19. That risk assessment is a legal requirement, and in a hazardous situation, a high-risk situation like this one, there must be a risk assessment in place. Okay, sorry it's not a good news one, but check your life insurance documents. Companies, organisations, check your policies to make sure your risk assessments are up to speed. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Feel free to message me, get in touch with me. I will help you as much as I can. Thank you, and stay safe out there.